Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetsToUse.com, and today we are going to talk about the 5 top features of Coolpad Max. And these features are part of the software, because software is something on which Coolpad has done very good work this time on the new Coolpad Max, which is their new flagship phone. So we will talk about all these key features, and the first feature I would like to talk about is the dual space mode. Dual space mode is a key feature of the Coolpad Max, which allows you to actually have application on 2 different spaces. They will be on the same phone, but they will run separately. So you can have 2 instances of Facebook running, you can have 2 instances of WhatsApp running, and that is how you can use one phone and use 2 different instances of the application in 2 different spaces, and the data will also not be shared in this case. You can have a private area in this particular feature where you can actually store your private photos, you can store your private videos, audios, whatever you want. You can separate all that from the regular stuff which you have on the phone, and you can store that on a separate partition altogether, which will not interfere with the normal functioning of the phone. And this is something which makes this feature really useful. Let me talk about the way in which you configure this particular functionality. You need to go into settings, and under settings you will see space management. Under space management you will have several options of configuring the main space and the private space. So over there in the private space you can specify which all application you would like to access. You can tap on these applications and you can access those applications in the private space. Moreover, you can also hide your private space in case you would like to do that, so that it will not appear as an icon on the main screen and no one will be able to access your private files. You can also decide whether the notification of the application which are there in your private space should show up on your main notification screen or not. You can do that. Also have the option of switching to the main space automatically in case you were using your phone in private space mode and you have switched off the screen. The phone will automatically boot up in the main space so that your private space can be protected by anyone. You can also decide over the time interval for this particular setting to come into effect. So you have a lot of configuration option over there under the manage storage spaces, where you actually specify a password as well. In case you would like to specify a password to enter the private space, you can do that. You can actually specify a password in the form of a PIN code. You can specify it in the form of the fingerprint sensor as well. And the fingerprint sensor on this device does act as a security mechanism so that it can block people from entering your private spaces. Overall, this feature is a great addition to the software which we have on the Coolpad Max, because it allows you to protect your privacy. You can have your own protected data in the form of pictures, videos, audio, or application, for example Facebook or WhatsApp. In case you would like to have them separate in a private conversation, you can have it with the help of the private space feature, and this is possible on Coolpad Max. I have not seen any other phone doing the same functionality, so this makes it very special, and this is the first key feature which we wanted to highlight. You can easily switch in between the normal space and the private space by just tapping over an icon on the main screen, and you can hide that icon as well in case you would like to do that. Once you have set the password lock mechanism over there on the private spaces, no one can enter the space management system, where you can configure the internal settings of this space management which you have on the phone, and all these is going to be protected by the help of the fingerprint sensor, which is going to act for a validation for anyone to basically get inside and configure the internal settings. And this is again very secure, because it will only take the fingerprints which you have configured on the phone. That will be you or someone else you trust. Second good thing which Coolpad has done on this particular phone is to provide this application which is called Cool Service. Now this application allows you to find the nearby service centers in case you face any issues with your Coolpad phone, and you can easily locate the service center by just tapping this application. The moment you open the application, it will basically open up the map and it will find out the nearby service centers as per your location. And this feature is definitely very useful, because you don't need to search for the phone numbers. You will automatically get the service center names, their phone numbers, their addresses, and you can immediately call them directly from the application itself. The moment you tap on any particular service center, it will give you the option of calling them directly, so that you can ask them whether it is open or not, and you can take your phone to the service center immediately. Another useful feature of the Coolpad Max is this new Cool Manager, which allows you to do a many things. It is a multi-purpose application. This application allows you to find out the battery backup of your phone. You can actually optimize the battery backup and improve it with the help of this application. You can also block numbers who are trying to call you, which could be telemarketing numbers. You also have the functionality of specifying permission for other applications which are there installed on your phone. You can also lock other applications with the help of the fingerprint sensor. So in case you would like to protect a certain application from being launched and used, you can actually specify a fingerprint sensor in between that, and anyone who validates their fingerprint with the fingerprint sensor can only use those applications, and this is something which is very useful, also in demand by a lot of people out there who would like to use this functionality with the help of fingerprint sensor. Fourth useful thing on the Coolpad Max is the ability to customize the look and feel of the phone with the help of this wallpaper application. You just need to tap on the icon, it will automatically change the wallpaper. You also have a theme application separately which allows you to download a lot of free themes with which you can not only change the wallpaper, you can change the look and feel of the icons, you can also change the look and feel of the font through those themes which you can download for free with the help of that application which is coming pre-installed. Fifth useful feature which is there inside the Cool Manager again is the optimizing feature, which allows you to optimize the RAM so that your phone can become faster. It will scan the cache of the application which you are not using so that you can delete those cache files, and then you can make your phone faster. And all these features together make the Coolpad software much easier to use and much better for the consumers out there, so that they can make their phone faster without requiring anyone help. And all these key features which we have on the new Coolpad Max does make it a pretty good value for money as far as software is concerned, and the build quality of the device is already good. So these are the key features which I wanted to highlight in this video. In case you have any queries and questions for the new Coolpad Max, please let me know. I would love to help you. In case you have any questions, you can like this video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.